Please take extra care during our renovation works.
Do I have this set up right? The desktop audio here and the mic aux here for Eve? No, I want this muted, right?
You don't want desktop audio at all. Okay, go here. You mind if I just do it? Because, streaming. Eve audio.
Yeah, yep. It might be brand, no, it might be brand 7.3. That's the executable. Okay. Eve audio's on. I got the game working. I got my picture, and I got my mic. Okay, thank you. Man, gotta go get my resident teen subject matter expert on streaming to figure this shit out because I am old. Okay. Shit.
Docking permission requested. Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Okay, we're gonna do some tranquil T0 electricals, but I jumped the gun here a little bit. Let's look at my breacher. Okay, now I got the right stuff, the Calder Navy Mjolnir Light. I only have tranquil gammas, so let's go to the market. Type till we have one. Okay, now we have more than one. We have 18 or so, but I need to grab them and move them onto my breacher. Now my breacher is armed properly. Okay, we have what we need. Now we're undocking. Yay! As I said in the title, I am a noob. I am very new at this. I've only played this a couple times with my family. Over a period of like 10 years. A couple times. And I just recently got into it. I really love the music. I love the atmosphere. I love the ambiance. It's as peaceful as you want it to be. So it's really kind of cool. I was flying my Thrasher earlier, which is a Minmatar destroyer. And because I was clicking on all my buttons down here instead of using shortcut keys, I accidentally clicked overload turned on overload on my weapons when I was in the third room of a tranquil dark, and boy, as soon as they broke, I was done, and I had to sit there and get blapped. It was very frustrating. So the overlays I use is my orbit camera, so I have it orbiting my ship at all times, and I use the tactical overlay. Usually I have it far out, but when it's flying and warping and stuff like that, I just think it looks really cool, so I zone it in. Alright, so we're here. So I need to go to partial safety. Bam. Now I need to come up here to my E, social, and form a fleet with myself. Bam. Once I got the fleet, I can minimize. I like to keep my box out, my inventory box out. We're not doing destroyers, we're doing 3 frigates, so it takes 3 keys. Okay, because I'm going into electrical, my loadout, if you take a look, says my capacitor is going to deplete in 45 seconds, so I don't have much time to run my shield booster. However, that's not a problem when you go into electricals, because electricals give you a capacitor boost, and that capacitor boost means I can run everything and be keeping at right around 45 to 50%. So the first thing I do is I hit all my reppers, everything that I'm gonna, and then I'm gonna go and orbit at 2,500 meters. Yep, that's good. Now I got a spike needle already. Let's hit F1. Oh, look at that. I hit F1. I was gonna launch my drones. Say engage target. Control click gives me my other target, and then I'm gonna do the Triglavian biocombinative cache, because that's where the loot is, right? And we want to get a look at the loot. So you can see that I got drones tearing that guy up. I don't know why I stopped launching. I must have hit a button. But there are my missiles going and helping out. And if I back up, get a better view. Now that's a new one. I'm going to go ahead and hit F1 again. You can see my little purple drones out there wreaking havoc. And I am firing. If you want to get closer, you kind of hear the action a little bit. I just swarm around and see what's going on. Once I get close there, I know that guy's going down, right? So I'm gonna approach. And once I approach, I'm gonna stop. So I'm right close. I gotta fire my missile again. And look, it's close enough. Bam, I get to loot everything. And then bam, jam out. Oop, 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 oop. Stop ship, stop ship, stop ship. Control R. Returns. You gotta return your drones. If you don't return the drones, they stay gone. Okay. Yeah, you lose them forever. And that's a problem. Now I'm going to stack everything here. First room was done in 2.5 minutes, even with all my fumbling. As you can see here, 50% to your capacitor recharge bonus and 30% to EM resistance penalty, right? That means a whole lot for electromagnetic attacks. which is why I'm using Caldari Navy Mjolnir Light. I am not trained up in Tech 2 yet. I'm about when I get another week away, I'll probably trade those for the Tech 2 version instead of the Caldari Navy version. And I'll make sure to get the right missiles that have EM damage. And then based on what my DPS is, because right now I'm sitting at about 76. If I can get that up over 100, I'll probably try some T1s. Breacher Fit is a cheap fit. It's kind of quick and easy to use. So you can make a lot of money with this, and just run through these a couple times. The quicker you run through them, the more money you make. You can make 10, 20 million in an hour. Run it for a couple hours. Next thing you know, you have enough money to go buy yourself a solid cruiser, but gotta make sure that you're trained up in everything you need to be trained up in to be able to fly that cruiser effectively and have your DPS where it needs to be. So this game, one of the things I like about it, you're always growing. There's no real end game, so you get to just kind of work at it on your own time, at your own pace, and I really like that. Alright, so we're gonna return all the drones. F1 to fire, quit hitting the mouse. Okay. Oh, this guy. This guy didn't die. We'll fix that. He just went away. Now he's dead. Turn all drones to the bay. As you can see, my capacitor is sitting right at 50% or 60%, I guess. Anywhere from 55 to 60%. So pretty solid. Not really losing anything. And that's with all my revers activated. My afterburner, my shield hardener, and my shield booster. Now I did add in Type D restrained capacitor power relay. Small compact PB acid cap battery, so it's all to boost my CPU, because my CPU is ridiculous. I don't have it trained up high enough, and I need it to be. Damn it. You can't the biocombinative cache to begin with because it doesn't do any damage. You gotta target something else, and then now that it's broke, I am just gonna lead myself there, and then I hit the F key, and that made my drones target the spark needles. Okay, so we are at what, 7 minutes here, almost exactly, and we're on our last guy. This while I'm firing. Since this guy is clear, my gate's gonna be able to pop out. Go ahead and approach my conduit so I don't have to wait. There we go. You can hear that. That's the sound of the gate opening. Love the graphics in this game. It's just beautiful. Just beautiful. This game is so old, and it's just incredible to watch. All right. So about 6:30 is what that did, or sorry, 7:30 is what I did that in. So we're gonna try to beat 7 minutes and be just a little bit more composed and elegant, I guess. Not quite so crazy in all my button pushing. Let's see if I can do a better job. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna reload. Give you an idea. This is everything I picked up while I was in there. That run, 7.5 minutes, 2.2 million ISK. And this is T0. T1, it goes up. T2, it goes up. I have a family member that is currently running T3s. He's done a couple T4s. Now I had to wait to activate the next one because you saw that little blue circle up there. And it's got a 30-second timer before you can activate more filaments. Here we go. All right, more effective. Launch my drones. Grab this, start approaching. Turn on my reppers. Notice these guys start coming right away. From about 42 kilometers out, I can start targeting them. I just hit missiles immediately, even though I have a range of about 24K, because these guys are so fast, they're going to be within range before I can even get my missiles launched. And then once I got my enemies locked in, I lock on the cache there. And now I'm going to switch over because that first one's already almost done. Let's leave the drones to him. Oh, the drones finished him off, or my missile did. Stop my ship. A lot of people want to keep it running around. A lot of people orbit the gate. I think the easiest thing to do is be as close to this biocombinative cache as possible so that the minute I hit it, I can loot it and then make a beeline for the transfer conduit. We're at 1:20 right now, minute 20 in room 1. This guy's taking just a little bit more damage. So switch over. I'm gonna let the drones keep doing damage there, but I am gonna break open this cache because once you do a little bit of damage, that cache comes open. And now I can move back over to the bad guy and loot. Bam. Click stack. And I am going to return all my drones. Got one. Why is this guy? Did he blow up one of my drones? Yeah, he did. So make my jump. For now, his shield's almost recharged. 42, there we go. Now I can start launching missiles. I'm used to these guys just floating around me, but evidently my drones are effective at kiting these guys. As you can see, they're not doing any damage to my shield. It's all healing almost immediately. Let's blow this guy up. 1 missile is all it takes. 1 round of missiles. I got 3 launchers, so that's 3 missiles. And then get back on this guy. We're gonna approach. Why is that 15 kilometers away? Is that really that far out? Jeez. Alright, so highlight this guy and I'm gonna approach. We're still working on that Lucid Escort there. Just over 5 minutes. I got my last drone, so I'm going to jump through. This last one's going to be done under my power, not my drones. Bit. See, he's already targeting, and watch that number drop super fast. Okay, Skybreaker Disparu troop. You can see here, tracking assist pulse. So we got other things that go on inside these abyssals. Sometimes people paint you, sometimes they use a Nosferatu, sometimes they use stasis web of fire to slow you down. With my current loadout, I got about 1,000 meters a second. With the stasis web of fire on me, that'll knock it down to about 600. The Nosferatu sucks your capacitor. So if you ever get hit with that capacitor, you definitely have to kill the guy who's hitting you with the Nosferatu to begin with. Otherwise, your capacitor goes down and then you're dead in the water. That break. This guy's got some really good shield recharge. Okay, everything in there. All these calm filaments that I got, those are T0 Abyssals, so a little harder. And then you can use the 0-point condensate and the crystalline isogen for those are good materials for industry, building things. You can sometimes blueprints in here that are very effective and go for a lot of money, and if you get those blueprints, boy, life is just better for you. Okay, 7.5 minutes and counting, and this guy is taking the best that I can throw at him. And not really flinching. I don't know what the deal is. So we're gonna amp this up. I'm gonna start orbiting this guy. He's doing some serious
module has run
damage
out
to me
of charges.
too. This guy's kind of tanky. I got 10 minutes to figure this out, but we're back to square one. As you can see, when I hit him, I do about 269, 270 damage. When he hits me, He's typically hitting me for around 99 or 100, which is repaired very quickly. Boy, he's repairing all his hits though too. This guy. Concord design. Division. Taking an interest in Triglavian technology is attempting to acquire, which is why we're in Abyss. Shields 4465, and we get a 30% on that. Armor 50%, so his armor is going to be harder to penetrate. And then 33 gloss board for structure, so that'll be the quickest part. But I definitely need this guy to start eating some more damage. It doesn't seem like I'm making any headway. Really kind of wish I hadn't lost my drones already. Maybe I should have repaired them or something before I tried a second attempt. Am I in a calm? Tranquil? I swear tranquil electrical. Yeah, I had 17, now I have 14. It's T1. Don't get this figured out soon. I got about 9 minutes. And 9 minutes, if you don't make it out of room 3, you get crushed. It's just going to collapse in on and crush your ship and crush your clone. If it doesn't do that, well, it's going to do that. There is no way out. You got to kill the guy to activate the gate. Left. Guess that's what the kids are calling it these days. He is healing a whole bunch of damage. And I got nothing to hit him with. Besides what I'm doing already. This is explosive, but he's at 65% explosive. This is straight EMP. That's where it hits him the worst. It's my most effective range. Currently doing 47.8% or DPS. This guy's gonna fucking blow me. materials. Lovely. Let's change our orbit to 7,500. See if there's a happy medium where I do a little more damage. Time it takes me to reload, he's healed up. Wonder if I got this badass guy. I had the drones, and then when the drones died, I can't defeat the badass guy now. I'm obviously doing 3 times the damage he is, but he doesn't seem to care. 300 seconds before a catastrophic warp field collapse, and I go bloop. Nice of the game to let me know that. This guy would probably take 4 minutes anyway, but I'm gonna keep cracking away. I mean, what else can I do? Let's overload my weapon. I've been talking about not doing this because I damaged it before. Got my Thrasher plat, but DPS by almost 10, but I'm damaging 34%. If it hits 100%, I'm toast. Off overload, you can see the red bar that's going across there. $245. Okay. So, new plan. Don't lose drones. Jesus. Did not get lucky in this fight. He's gonna get eaten. Less than 2 minutes. Blow this thing up just for fun. I need to get get closer. 36. I'm not going to do much damage. I need to be at 24. Can I do damage to that? % turret tracking speed bonus. Well, let's stay in this field then. That thing obviously is going to take a whole lot to kill anyway. Two, one. Squish. Capsule ejected. And I am toast. Oh, man. Clone activated. Good thing I have clones, but that is a waste of about 40 million. Just mildly upsetting. Okay, 900 million, but now I'm in Jita, or 900,000. Here's my capsule and my clone. Sport Corvette, because I need a ship. I believe it's a probe or a burst probe. Reaper. Okay, I obviously don't know about this game.
Drive active.
All right, so I'm going to try to put together another ship. We will see what I can do when I get my new ship put together. Hopefully I don't die. Thanks for watching.